Good afternoon, good evening, I'm Vice Forecaster JD Rapp with you in the Breaking Weather Center. We just have a tornado warning has been issued. This is a damage. So we have a tornado warning in place. So we'll zoom in. And this is a tornado warning that runs through 6:30 this evening. And we want to talk about the severe weather in parts of Wisconsin too now. A tornado warning to 6:30. I'm going to just do this in a second, but I'm going to invite some people on. Get Isaac Shaw here with us. We have a tornado warning. This is a damaging tornado warning. Starting to get some information from Ian saying still find significant gusts up to 60 to 70, and we want to change my color here in the page probably to the red color since we are in some feed period now. So we'll get Isaac in, both on. So if you just join us, we have a tornado warning in effect at 6:12. A confirmed tornado was located near Black Creek or 17 miles south of Shallow here. Let me move this thing up. I'm moving at 15 miles an hour. And Ann said this is heading towards Green Bay. This is a tornado warning, and this is why we're remaining on the air with you, because we have a tornado warning in process here. So let's see. If you're in the warning, hazardous tornado circulation, law enforcement have confirmed a tornado. So you definitely, in these communities, you definitely need to be seeking some shelter immediately now. We have a tornado warning. This is a damaging tornado. We had reports coming in of a confirmed report of a tornado. And we also had a fire department report of a funnel cloud with the storm. And this is not a good thing. So we'll zoom in here. And there's that sheared winds coming in, winds coming out. This is a tornado warning that goes in effect at 6:30 this evening. And we kind of figured we'd get these spin up tornadoes all the time. We've been telling you this. This could be a spin up tornado. This goes in effect. Just some things here in on Wisconsin. Just let me. As a matter of fact, somebody said, "Do you think this might go PDS?" I don't think so. That's not up to me. It's up to the Weather Service. So I don't think that would happen, but we'll continue to keep that up, keeping that updated on that. So that means typically dangerous, but we don't have that yet. So right now, if you just joined us, we have a tornado warning process, but I'm going to address this dangerous line of thunderstorm, this noise, and I'm going to adjust this line. First of all, we have severe thunderstorm counties up here in Wisconsin at 6:14. A severe thunderstorm is located along a line extending from 6 miles south of Markson to near College Grove to near Clinton, moving at 35. So this is 60 miles of wind gusts. So if you live in Janesonville, Blott, Warrenton Town, Blaine, Deem, Whitewater, Strobton, Front Arcson. All right, new severe thunderstorm warning just got added. South of Mountain Lake, Miles, Milton, Drew Johnson Creek, and Deerfield. This is a severe thunderstorm warning. This whole line. This is this is incredible. We're starting to have a line of thunderstorms, and this is just. And we're getting reports of a lot of wind damage coming in. I'm gonna show up here right quick. We got some more. Some more says my audio is a little choppy. So let me go get the router. I'm very sorry about that. Alright, we'll try this again. I'm sorry about my audio. It's been kind of choppy a little bit, off and on, but that's just how things are. I'll have to fix that just in a minute. Alright, we have the thunderstorm warnings, and these storms having a history of producing some wind damage a little bit this afternoon. Alright, so you're just joining us. We haven't been having storms this afternoon, been popping up. So let me, we're checking here on the, this is mainly up here in the Illinois area again. So we have this line of storms coming in, starting to get mainly some very strong winds. We're getting reports coming in a lot of places of trees were down. We're starting to get more reports coming in of trees were down, 50 miles of wind. Let's see, these coming in parts of north of Black Earth area. We're just starting to get in Dale, Wisconsin. We're starting to get a lot of trees down. Starting to get trees were down. Trees were down. That was in Madison up here in West up here. 50 miles of wind, 40 miles of gust at the airport region. 50. So yeah, this line earlier was mainly producing some strong to damage and straight line winds. That's where our biggest threat has been today. Checking on this tornado warning has been informing. We definitely need to be checking that out just in a second. But this main line of storms today has been causing wind damage. So this severe thunderstorm warning right over here, this goes into effect at 6:45, and it's for eastern Columbus County and central Wisconsin and Dane County, west into about 6:30. 45 at 6:12. Severe thunderstorm is located along the line extended from Rudolph to near Brooklyn, Mooneytown, 50 miles an hour. So this is booking that 50 miles an hour, folks. So if you live in any of these communities, you definitely need to be taking some cover indoors. It's just not showing any signs of wind shear. There is a marker indication. We are starting to get reports of trees were down. A lot of trees. That's the biggest thing. Just get away from the windows. That's the best thing I want you to do today. And the same safety rules as we had a tornado is just get away from the windows. I mean, we're starting to get lots of these storms in Jefferson County and parts of Reese and Worth counties and north central Washington counties here in south central Wisconsin. Let's see here, Dodge County and south central Wisconsin and Kosh County, Wisconsin, about 7:45. 6:08, a severe thunderstorm was located near Rudolph at Blant, moving east around 40. So this is still booking at 40, but hazardous 60 miles of wind gust. So mainly some damage and line winds are going to be the biggest threat with this. So this line is just mainly capable of producing wind damage. That's why we're coming on to let you know this evening. 8 diameter trees been down along Springbrook Road west of Montford Road. So we're just getting a lot of reports of power lines down State Street, Palm arrival. So we're starting to get lots of reports of trees coming down. So definitely, if you in the path, you probably want to move away from the windows. Let this line of storms pass you. So this line is booking up 50 miles an hour, so it won't be on top of you very long. So let's see. So I'm going to go back up here to the tornado warning. This is why we kind of came on to broke in. It's because we have a tornado warning in process here. And that is very strong strong wind sheared with this tornado warning. So you in the tornado warning now is the time to seek shelter. This is a damaging tornado. It was a confirmed report of a tornado here. We had a spotter report of a funnel cloud with the storm and Black Creek at 6:17. So that's still some signs of some sheared. Let me check in and see if we have any debris ball with this. And don't really have anything, so that's some good news. Just checking echo tops. Let me switch that back. And for potential for hail, because this is another important tool. We do have a little bit of hail with this. So large hail could be likely with some of these sails, and some of the visors are getting taken off the board. I was just going to pop up on here to let you know. So flash flooding could be going up a lot. Flooding is my number one, but look at the numbers. We just maybe see over an inch. Some places this came down way quick. So that means this line of stuff could just be pushing out. And this could just be some damage and straight line winds. And that's one thing that we do have to be, and Ramsey said, be careful out there. So we will continue to keep you updated. The severe thunderstorm watch goes pretty soon, expire when this line passes. But I do see a couple sails up here trying to form. And once these scattered ones are, these are the ones that we have to watch at times. But I think the rain came through, and that could knock some of the energy down and rob some of it before we. So we definitely need to be keeping that in mind. So having to report the trees coming down now, and that's always a problem. So right now, just came in. We have a new marker trying to set up again. Let me check in. That could be some rotation. That is a tight couplet that is trying to tie it up right over here. We could be getting a sign of some rotation right there. That little pink marker, that's an indication of some spin. So we could be getting a possible tornado trying to spin up. That could be some circulation. But see, that is tightened up. So that is gate-to-gate shear. No tornado warning in process yet down here by Jacksonville. But that is up here by towards Elgin again. Right up here towards Cookville area and Linden area. That is a sign of some rotation with that storm. If that continues to tide up, we could be getting another spin-up tornado with that. So severe thunderstorm warning goes into effect. I'm not going to completely rule out a tornado. We already have one up here, a little spin up damaging one that can also be possible. So we have to be mindful that that can still happen. Let me looking for the potential for echo talk, for potential for hail. I don't see any on that, so we'll have to continue to watch that. This is booking at 55 miles an hour, so that is pretty. So we're getting some more reports coming in now of estimates of winds at 55 to 60 miles an hour. So that's still strong to straight line winds. That's still enough to cause some problems. And I'm still watching a couple sails down here. Could come severe too. And that one little marker, that is what's concerning me, is when you get red next to green, just like that. That isn't concerned of gate to gate sheared with that. So that's why we gotta have to watch that. Just reading Storm Community. I'm on Facebook Live trying to see if I got any new reports coming in or any new developments, because that's always good to know that you. Because right now I'm trying to see if we have any new ones. Trying to see, because pictures always help us. So I'm just getting some pictures from Ohio today of some damage, but that was some old stuff about 11 minutes ago. We had some significant damage earlier came in. And pull up on, since I'm by myself today, switch that. I'm going to pull that up just for a second. We'll get the radar right back up. But there's some damage in Iowa today of some building damage. But that could be over 60 to 70 miles per wind we already had. So that's why we have been telling you lately, you know, we got to take these storms very seriously. And even in enhanced can still do some damage also. So I'm trying to pull up this after we've seen some strong to straight line winds today. This is some damage that came through today. And I'm going to and this is some wind damage that came through today, I think. This is what happened today. We had some wind damage that came through parts of Iowa. And you can just see, you can see some of these damage reports. See here, we're starting to have some machine sheds have been blown over. I mean, this is some damage that we get in a lot of times. Why we're you know, it only takes 65 or even 70 to blow some of these building windows out. So that is never good. That's why we're continuing to watch that situation, and just continue to track severe thunderstorms. And I'm still watching that one shear marker. So you could just continue to join us. We've been having severe thunderstorm warnings been issued. We have a one tornado warning has just been issued already. That was earlier. That tornado warning has got taken off board, so we'll probably send you back. All right, quickly, I'm going to make sure we don't have any new reports coming in right now. And that pink marker is still there. That still could be something that's trying to spin up a little bit. So that is still never good. And we still have a severe thunderstorm warning that goes here in Woodstock area. And this is a new severe thunderstorm warning runs through 7:30 for north central Michael County and Bond counties again up here in Chicago. At 6:26, a severe thunderstorm located along a line extending from 5 miles of Blot to near Ashland, moving at 40 miles an hour. So, this line is booking at 40 miles an hour, folks. So, hazardous. 70 miles per wind gust with this line of storms. So, you definitely could see some significant gusts with this if you live in Sharon area, Mobile State Park, Kirsten Prairie area down here. And this is a storm that could produce another possible tornado again. This is starting to tide up again. That is very strong signs. Very strong some wind shear again, starting to tide up a little bit. So we could be getting another brief tornado that could try to be spinning up. This is why we're going to remain, maybe to stay on the air just with you for a little longer, because this storm could be tightening up another tornado warning. And I don't want to sign off quite yet and have to pop right back on here. So right now we have a new severe thunderstorm wind up to the north of this area, and this is where we could be seeing another spin up tornado. I haven't took a look at it. Brown County, north central Wisconsin, north central Almond County, north central Wisconsin, to 7:15 Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:29, a severe thunderstorm located 9 miles south of Plastic, or 13 miles south of Green Bay, moving at 20 miles, so 60 miles of wind gusts with the storm. Green Bay, Town, Bay, and Shore Park. So this is a storm that could give me signs of some more sheared with this. So we could be dealing with another spin-up tornado with this. This is another individual sail that could be giving me another spin-up tornado. So you definitely need to be aware that this storm could be giving me some more signs of some more spinning. And we already had a couple funnel clouds with this earlier, so we want to be mindful on that. And there could be another storm trying to give me signs of some more wind sheared up to the north of the Lincoln area. So that is another storm. I'm trying to keep that in mind up toward north of Coleman. If you live in Coleman up here, there is some signs of a little tighten up there. Any of these storms have a little more wind sheared. They're going to tide up today, and then you produce brief tornadoes. They're not going to be the long track ones like we see, but any tornado is bad. So we're getting more reports of Frankfurt here, of down trees, and on Interstate Illinois 26, and St. Pitcher below, and the St. Stephen area. Then we're having some pictures of below of some down trees. So yeah, we're getting some wind damage. A lot of places are starting to have a lot of wind damage right now coming in, and that's just never good with this line. So we'll back up a little bit. Severe thunderstorm warning about 7 p.m. And we've been with you for the last 20 minutes. We're starting to get a lot of photos are coming in. This is not a PDS watch or anything. This is a severe thunderstorm watch, just earlier, but this is mainly for 75 miles of wind. And I understand why, because just a lot of trees have been coming down today with this. So I hope everybody's aware. So 7:45, some of these storms are still capable. If you live in the Chicago area, there's just these isolated sails, and those are the ones we don't like. They could get a lot of spin into them. We have a lot of spin, and these could produce brief tornadoes, and that's what we're concerned about. So, all tracks on, and they move in different ways. That's why you get a lot of gusty winds, and we don't want you to go to your tornado safe spot unless you go under warning. But the best thing, same safety rules I tell everybody every time, and these type of events is just get away from the windows. I got some more questions here. What's going on in by Dixon and Oregon area up there? Well, I'll take a look at that just in a second. Illinois, parts of Illinois up there is dealing with a complex of storms up there. That's why we're still on air right now. So that's why we're continuing to track this. So right now we're still got a yellow marker trying to pop up. That could be a little something trying to spin. Let me take the markers off. Not as intense, but this is some other tools that we use, and you can see there's been some tense winds. Our power lines are down a lot by Palm Avenue. So we're now getting reports of some power lines and trees are down, and especially when this 70 miles of gust. I'm concerned you can get a spin-up tornado with this 70 miles of wind fret. So you can see the winds can blow pretty strong, and that's how you get these storms that spin up a lot. And just like this one severe thunderstorm warning, it does have a little rotation. That's why we have to watch, just in case we get a spin up with that. So far, it hasn't, but a new storm by Coleman. If you still live in Coleman, let me check here, but that storm is starting to tide up. We could be getting another tornado warning up there by Coleman area, because what I can tell you is that storm has had it's red next to green, that is gate to gate sheared with that, and that is still showing me signs of some wind sheared. And after by Coleman area, that's where the winds are coming in, the winds coming out. So that's why we're continuing to track that. So we need to be aware of that. So we're continuing to watch this line. It's less thunderstorm warnings. What we want to do is probably sign off here. If that does get upgraded to a tornado warning, and it could do it, we could we'll jump right back on with you to keep you informed on the situation. But I just think the National Weather Service just issued another set of severe thunderstorm warnings. So let me check that out. And this severe thunderstorm warning runs through 7 p.m. Or maybe they took one off. Nope. They let North Central Lake County and North Central Illinois, Kane County and North Central Illinois, McHenry County and North Central Illinois. And North Central DuPage County in North Central Illinois, and Cook County in North Central Illinois at 8 p.m. At 6:34, a severe thunderstorm was located near South Block to near Road, moving at 45 miles an hour, moving east at 45. So hazards 70 miles of wind gusts. So you live in the parts of Chicago, Eugene area, Heights. So this is a storm that could produce mainly strong to damaging straight line winds also too. That's the problem. We got these storms in Chicago are going to have some strong to straight line winds with it. Every now and then I do see a couplet or two that could run into a tornado fret. They're going to be these small spin-ups if anything that happens, or it could just be a strong to straight line wind fret. So that's the problem. So we definitely need to be keeping that in mind with 50 miles of wind with that. So since we don't have a tornado warning with this, we want to sign off and take a breather. But if we do see a tornado warning come across the screen, we will pop on to let you know.